I guess. Good evening, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone, guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible? Anyone, guys?
Yes, you're audible.
Right. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, thanks for confirmation, guys. Right. Yeah, fine. So, guys, let me introduce myself. So, maybe, guys, some of you have joined the yesterday's workshop. Yesterday, we conducted a free workshop. So I have given some introduction regarding me in the workshop. So if anybody has joined for the today's class, so let me introduce myself once again. Just a small introduction regarding me. Just give me a second, guys. I have a small presentation just regarding me. I'll just share it. I don't take that much time. Just it is going to be 2 minutes, guys. Just give me a second. Right, guys. So just this is about myself, guys. Hope all of you can see my screen. Just it's all about myself. So just my summary of my experience. It is going to be just a summary of my experience. Just we can see already I have just given my introduction. So this is Vamsi Krishna. So so this is going to be I have almost all almost all it's going to be like 20 almost all closer to 20 years of experience I'm having. So on the different technologies, guys, but my almost all my 20 years of experience is related to data related technologies, guys. So I have an expertise. I have some expertise on database management, database admin, business intelligence tools, and big data systems. And from the last 6 years, so I am delivering the training sessions on this data science and AI and ML related concepts. And I also done one certification program from Triple IT Hyderabad. So this is about my experience, guys. So my transition, I was able to move towards the data science very easily. The reason is my prior expertise on the data. So almost all from the 20 years. So every day I work with the data, different type of data systems I have been worked. Database we have been got, I work big data systems, business intelligence system, almost all everywhere there is a data is there. So that is one of the reason why my transmission was is very easy. My transition was very easy from my previous domain to this data science domain, and all that expertise and all these things. I can just show all that particular skills as part of this one, guys. Okay, yeah. So that is the one which we can. This is about myself, guys. So today I'm going to take two demo classes, guys. Two introduction classes. I'm going to take it. So my main agenda in these two introduction classes is, guys, the demo classes is only just to make you understand. So one class is like what we are going to learn in the data science, in our data science course curriculum. So apart from that, what you can expect from us. So what kind of a content we are going to deliver. So what type of what are the things which we are going to from our side, what you are going to get apart from the training sessions. Okay. So anyhow, today is my first introduction class, so I don't want to go much deep into the concepts, Let me tell you guys, like what exactly, because generally so many people having a confusion, right? What exactly a data science people are going to do. As a data science expert, what they will do. Some people says that it is nothing but processing of data. Some people says that it is going to be some kind of an just a visualization. It's not all about that, guys. It is not all about that, guys. Mainly in our data science course, in our data science, maybe it's a data science course or a data science role, we have to have some expertise on a different skill sets are going to be required, guys. We are going to learn a different techniques. We are going to learn techniques means what type of techniques, some mathematical and statistical techniques we are going to learn, and some different types of methodologies we are going to learn. So if anybody has attended yesterday's workshop, guys, already just I have given the introduction, same introduction, a little bit more. I'm going to deliver for the today's class, guys. So we are going to learn a various methodologies we are going to be learning. Mainly, we are going to be using a different type of systems we are going to use, guys. So I'm going to be using some completely a freehand. I'm going to be using a digital pen. Everything I'm going to just write it on the, I'm going to write in, guys. No, guys, some people are repeatedly asking about the certificate of attendance. No, after this session, it is not an, if you join the course, and complete the course, then you are going to get a course completion certificate. Just one session, if you attend it, you can't get any attendance or participation after this session. So this is not that kind of an workshop or something like an, it is a completely demo class. You will get only after completion of your course as a course completion certificate, not like an attendance or any participation certificate, guys. When yesterday also, so many people has repeated asking, I don't know what is the reason for that. Right, let's continue, guys. Let's continue, guys. So yeah, what we are currently discussing here is, guys, what is exactly it is going to be in data science, what exactly we are going to learn, guys. So anyhow, understanding what is data science is a little bit, it's a little bit a complex one. It's a little bit complex one, guys. 1 or 2 days is not sufficient. So slowly you will understand what exactly we are going to do as part of the data science. Mainly in data science course, in our data science learning, guys, we are going to learn about a different techniques we are going to learn, guys. As I already given you, if anybody has attended, so well and good, otherwise no worries. We are going to learn about various techniques, guys. So some kind of a mathematical and statistical techniques we are going to be what we are going to learn it, and some different types of methodologies also, guys. Even that methodologies are also related to some maths and stats related concepts. And apart from that, we are also going to be using a different type of systems we are going to use, like something like a big data systems, machine learning. We are going to be using a different type of systems. And apart from that, we are also going to be using a different kinds of algorithms. So what kind of an algorithms, guys? We have some different types of machine learning and deep learning algorithms. Like that, guys, we are going to be working, and apart from that, we are also going to learn a different types of processing techniques. So all these we are going to learn. Mainly our target is to, guys, mainly our target is to understand the data, guys. Just we have to understand the data, guys. Even I'll show you, guys. It is basically our idea is to get some understanding from the data. What technically we are going to call it as insights. Technically, we are going to call them as insights, guys. Insights from the data. Some people also call it as actionable insights. Actionable insights means the insights need to be in a position that I can take some kind of an action. So in business scenarios, so whenever they want to take some decision, they want to take a business decision, they want to take it. So first of all, they have to get some kind of an insight from the data. So there is going to be supporting that insight needs to support their particular decisions. We can do a lot of examples, guys. I'll tell you, get some insight from the data. Then what is a problem? You can use a different type of systems. We have a old systems, we have a business intelligence. Then what is all about the data science? It's a kind of a mathematical and statistical approach. Immediately you can't understand the technique, guys. In the first class itself, if I explain all the technical aspects, we'll get confused with that. So simple to say that once if you get some insights, what we can do, guys, as I said that we can take some kind of an actionable insights. Based on that, we can take some kind of an business decisions and all these things we can take it, guys. So it is going to be something like what we can say about something about a prediction we can do it, guys. So once if you know, if you just understand the data, so what type of actions we can take, what could happen in the future, we can take some kind of a predictions we can take it, guys. Like a simple example, I can tell you the example, guys. Simple example I can tell you. Let us say that the HR departments will be there, guys. So let us say that, so in a company, they have got some urgent requirement. The urgent requirement has came. So they have given some requirement saying that we want so and so this many people on so and so technology. Let us say that they said that HR department has got the requirement from the business unit saying that, let us say that we want some around 10, it's going to be 10 candidates or 10 employees. We want to hire on basis of some kind of which is going to be some cloud technology or a data science technology we require it. So what the HR department people has done is they have been approached various candidates and they have been given an offer, guys. Generally for 10 people they want, generally what the HR department will do is they will give offers to somewhere around some, because they knows that if I give the offer, may not be guaranteed that how many people will join, how many people will accept the offer. So if I give the offer for 15 people, if all the 15 people is going to be accepts the offer, so again, the HR department people are going to be in trouble. That's why what generally they will do is, so they will choose out, for example, let us say that final list is going to be 15 candidates has been finalized. So to whom I have to give the offers, to whom I should not give the offers. So there are two issues are there. If I give all the offers to all the 15 people, in the case if all 15 people accepts the offer, then again I will be in a trouble. For example, out of the 15 people, if only 5 people only accepts my offer, then again I have to conduct all that particular interviews, again shortlisting, again it is a time taking process. So that's why what the HR department people will do is they will try to find out all the candidates profiles are there. So what are their previous jobs, what is their education qualifications, what technology they are working, how many years of experience they're having, what salary they're earning, what we have been offered. So like that, there is a lot of details are there. Say they want to estimate, for example, out of these 15 candidates, so how many candidates are going to be generally is having a possibility. That means if I give the offer, then I'll come to know that which participant or which candidates has been accepted the offer or didn't accepted the offer. But out of these 15 candidates, what are the chances that who are having the chances that they will accept the offer? I want to know about that. I want to have some kind of a prediction. I want to have some kind of an idea. So which candidate is having a possibility to accept the offer, or which candidate is going to be having a possibility that he is not going to accept the offer. How the HR departments will try to analyze, guys. How they knows, so which participant or which candidate is going to accept the offer, which candidate is not going to accept the offer. How can I easily predict it? It's not going to be like tossing a coin and we cannot say that this customer is going to be, or this candidate is going to accept it and this candidate is not going to be accepted. So how they will do this kind of an analytics, guys? So how they will come to know about, like it's a kind of a prediction only, guys. Prediction means you know that what could happen. So which candidate is going to accept, which candidate is not going to accept. How can you do the prediction? So the HR department from the last 10 years, so they have been conducted a lot of interviews. Okay, they have given the offers. So some candidates has been accepted the offer. So what is the what is going to be the status? So we given the offer. So whether they have accepted or whether they have not accepted. So we already know the details about the past, whatever the employees are there. From the last 10 years or last 20 years, the HR department has hired so many people. So they have given so many offers. So all the details are available with us. So if you try to analyze this data, guys, if you try to analyze this data, if you try to analyze the data, you may get some kind of conclusions, like which type of candidates are accepting the offer, or the candidates who has been accepted the offer, what kind of a common characteristics are there. So just giving some information like how many candidates has accepted the offer, how many candidates has been not accepted the offer, or how many candidates has been accepted the offer belonging to which type of qualification they have. All these are nothing but what is there in the data only, it is going to be tells you, guys. That can be done with a normal reporting or with a normal BI systems. We can see that, for example, how many, like I say, how many candidates from who has having completed the graduation in, for example, in engineering, they accepted the offer. That is already the data was there, the information was there, you can get it. But the idea here is some kind of an hidden patterns. Some kind of an hidden patterns will be there. What exactly the data is telling you, all that kind of an information you want to extract in, guys. Normal reporting and normal BS are different. They will only just tells you what is your data. But our requirement is not what is the data, how is the data we want to find it off. Some kind of a hidden patterns, guys. That is what the main objective of this. So whenever a customer buys an X product, whenever a customer is online, whenever he has purchased one X product, so what is the chances that what is the other product he is going to buy? So it is a kind of a prediction, guys, some kind of an hidden patterns we have to find it off. So that's why what these HR departments will do, guys, they will analyze the past employees data and they will get some kind of an insight from the data here. But as you know that day by day, the data size is increasing. It's not only the volume of the data and even the dimensions. That means number of attributes also has been highly increased, guys. So then what is happening here is this analysis is becoming very complicated, guys. So there the data science has been got using this guy. We are trying to use this particular data science related techniques to solve these kind of a problems, guys. So mainly, that means mainly when I talk about this particular data science, guys, in the data science, we have a very interesting and the main important concept is going to be, guys, this is machine learning, guys. The topic is what we call it as machine learning. This is a main important topic in the data science, guys. First, what is data science means? You have to learn this concept of what we can call it as machine learning is what we have to learn in, guys. So the name itself is saying that machine learning. That means don't expect that we are going to learn from the machines, guys. What do you mean to say machine learning means? Machine learning is also one kind of a technique, guys, or we can say that it is also one kind of a technique or it kind of a system where the machines are going to learn, guys. Just I'll tell you in an easy way where the machines are going to learn. So previously, that means before this data science has came, whenever we are learning some programming languages, guys, like whenever we are learning some programming languages, why do you require a programming language? The first question is why we have to learn C, why we have to learn C++, what is the necessity for that? So for that, the reason is very simple. Computers cannot take, that means the computers do not know what they have to do. Computers does not have that, they don't know what they have to do and how they have to do. So whenever we given a task, we also give some instructions how to do it also. Then only the computers can work, because we already studied about that in programming languages. We do that kind of a things only we are going to do in, guys. But after that, what the data science people started saying is, every time machines are from so many years, from hundreds of years, or it may be at least some 1940s it was started, guys, at least some 90 years or 80 years from, almost all from 80, 70 years from, machines are going to be, your computers are going to be instructed. We are giving the instruction to the computers. Based on our instructions only, the computers are working. But after a thorough research on that, the experts have found that machines are not only capable to do the task what we have been given, they are also capable to learn from the past. They're also capable to learn from the past. That means they are capable to learn, guys. In a simple example, if I explain you, I'll tell you one simple example so that we can get some kind of an understanding about that. So I'm not taking a complex example, guys. I'm taking a simple example. And to solve this problem, you don't really require a machine learning, guys. For example, if I ask a C programmer, so I have one task, just a small task only, guys. I'm not giving any complex task. I'm going to give you some input. Okay, this is the output what I require. This is an input and this is an output. The input is nothing but if I give 10 and 20, I have to get the output as 30. If I give the input as 100 and 200, I have to get the output as 300. And if I give the input as, let us say, something like a +1 and -1, I have to get the result as 0. And if I give the input as 5, 6, the output is going to be 11. The task is a very simple task, guys. If I give this requirement to a, for example, some programmer may be a C programmer or a C++ programmer or a Java programmer or some other .NET programmer, or it can be a Python programmer, anybody. So what he is going to first of all think about is how this output is coming from this input. So I have got one requirement. I want to develop a program, or I want to write a program where if I give this input of 2 numbers, this is an output what we have to get. If I give 10 and 20, I have to get output as 30. If I give 100 and 200, I have to get the output as 300. It's a very clear indicator. If clear indication, guys, it is just nothing but addition of 2 numbers. So what this programmer will do, guys, he is going to identify the logic. Okay, this output is coming just only by addition of 2 numbers. It is just coming by addition of 2 numbers. So I can, yes, we can write down the logic for that. So what he is going to do is he will write the logic. How do you write the logic? Guys, in a program, they will write it. In a program, they are going to write a logic. Guys. So to implement the logic, we have to write a program. So I will write a program, take 2 input numbers, take 2 numbers, and after that we add them. And after that, you have to print the result. This is what the program he is going to write it. He may write a C program or a C++ or a Java, some program he has been written, guys. Now what he is going to do is, he is going to submit this program to a computer. So what the programmer is going to do, guys, he is going to give the program. The program will be given to the computer to execute. Along with that, he is also going to give some inputs also, guys. He is also going to give the input. Now what the computer will do? By taking this particular input, it is going to execute the program. The computer is going to execute the program, and it is going to give you the output what your requirement. That means the output is going to be nothing but the sum of the 2 numbers. So if I give 10 and 20, or for example, if I give 5 and 10, the program is nothing but the logic is addition of 2 numbers. So any 2 numbers you give it, I'm going to get the output as, which is going to be 15 is the output what we'll get it. That is normal programmer is going to do, guys. So we'll give a program, we are going to give the input, the computer will execute the program, and we are going to get the output. That is normal traditional programming language, guys. But give the same task, guys, to a machine learning or a data science people. What the data science people are interested in is, guys, they don't want to understand the logic. They don't study the logic, guys. They don't want to understand the logic. What simply they will do, guys, all this data is going to be, they are going to feed this data to a computer. What they are going to give, guys, they are going to give you the input, as well as they also give the output also. Previously, what happened, guys? The programmer has identified the logic. If you want to get this output from this input, if you want to get this output from this input, then we have to write this particular logic. That is what the programmer is going to do. That if I want to get 30 from 10 and 20, I have to add the 2 numbers. The programmer has to identify the logic behind them, guys. Okay, that is what the programmer is going to do. But what is a machine learning expert is going to do, guys? He is not going to do any logic. He is not going to write any logic also, guys. And is not going to find out how that output is coming from the input. Simply what he is going to do, guys, he will feed the input and he will feed the output also. If I give 10 and 20, I have to get output as 30. If I give 100 and 200, I have to get output as 300. So if I want to get this output from this input, tell me, he will ask directly the computer, tell me, what is the logic what is the logic I have to write? So computer is going to studies the data. Means computers won't study, guys. We are going to have some different types of the models are going to be there, which we'll discuss it later. So the computer is going to study the machine. We can say that it is nothing but a machine, guys. The machine is going to study this input and output, and the machine is going to comes up with a logic saying that this output is coming by the addition of 2 numbers. That means the logic is identified by your computer. The pattern is identified the computer, guys. The machine is going to identify. So how this output is coming from that input, it will say that The computer says that output is coming by addition of two numbers. By adding of two numbers, it is going to be gets coming, guys. This is what the machine is going to say that. So machine learn the data, guys. Machine is learning from the data. It will understand the data and it is going to tells you how this output is coming from that particular input. That is what basically the machine learning says, guys. So machine learning, what it says that, guys, machines are simply saying that whenever you require some output from some input. So don't think that this is a very simple input. Why do you require a machine? I'll show you one example, guys. Don't worry. I'll show you one example just to get some understanding about the patterns, guys. Just to get some understanding about some patterns we are going to do, guys. I'll ask you some question, then you can say, you can try to answer in, guys. I'll give you some pattern. You have to identify, guys, how this output is coming from the input. You have to tell me. Okay. Now, simple technique, guys. So two inputs we have been given. We have to get this output. So the machines will ask the machine, tell me what you are going to, how this output is coming from the input. So the machine is going to learn the data, or machine is going to understand the data and how they are related, how that output and input are related. The machine is going to write the logic for us. Isn't it, guys? That is going to be, it is going to be much better, guys. We need not to. So if the data is a very simple pattern, easily we can do, guys. Easily we can do that. But whenever it is going to be a complex pattern, so humans cannot do, where the machines are capable to do, guys. Okay. So that is what exactly to make you understand that what is machine learning. So once again, guys, what do you mean to say machine learning means? Where we are going to feed the data to the machine. Machine is going to study the data. Machines are going to understand the data. And machines are going to come with some kind of now using that insights, what would the results? Anything we can do with an examples, guys. So to show this concept, I'll show you one simple practical example, guys. Don't worry about the code I'm writing. Don't worry about the code I'm writing because you are not familiar with that. I just want to show you like really machines are going to learn. So many people will have a doubt, guys. Will really machines will learn? Yes, guys. Machines are nowadays has been become a very intelligent that they are capable to learn, guys. Okay. I'll give you a small task only, guys. I'm not going to give any lengthy task. A very small task I'm going to give you, guys. Okay. So don't worry about the code. It is only just to our interest so that we want to see how the machines are learning, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to be importing some libraries, guys. It is nothing but a Python code. It is nothing but a Python code, guys. Just we'll try to give one small task, guys. Let us check it out. How many of you can solve the problem, guys? A very simple task, guys. A very simple task. Okay. Just let me show you some examples, guys. Just let me show you some example. I'll take a small data, just a small data set, guys. I'm not going to take any big data. So PD dot, like for example, don't worry about the code, guys. PD dot, it is going to be data frame. Let me write which is going to be X1 or I1. I'll write it, guys. And I have a one more input, guys. Two inputs and one output, guys. Two inputs and one output. Just an example, guys. I2 is going to be my second input, and there is one output is there, guys. Let us say that I'm going to write it as which is going to be O1 as an output, guys. I'm writing it as an O1 as an output or O as an output. I'll write it, guys. Just very simple example. Don't worry. Let us say, guys, 10, 100, 5, 1, etc. I have given, guys. Here I have given some values like don't worry about the code, guys. I given 20, I given 200, I given something like a 6, and I given -1. Output is going to be nothing but, guys, it is 30, it is a 300, it is 5, 6 is 11, and 1 plus 1 is going to be 0, guys. Okay. I'll show you the data set, guys. Don't worry. It's a small coding only, guys. For example, this is my requirement, guys. Two inputs, I1 and I2 are two inputs, guys. And O is nothing but our output, guys. Now this is our inputs. So two inputs, I1 and I2, and my output is going to be this one, guys. If I give 10 and 20, output should be 30, guys. If I give 100 and 200, I have to get 300. If I give 5 and 6, I have to get 11. 1 and -1 is 0. So if I ask you how this output is coming from this input means, anybody can identify, guys. anybody can identify, guys. It is nothing but what we can say is it is indirectly nothing but it is addition of two numbers that everybody can identify. That does not requires any and higher expertise, or it does not requires any much knowledge about that. Just let me make a little bit complex, guys. Let me make a little bit complex. I'm going to be making it, guys. Okay, 5, 12, let us say 6. Just I'm not taking any huge numbers, guys. Let us say 2, guys. Okay, and here I'm going to take some numbers like which is going to be 10, or let us say 8, and which is going to be something like a 5, and something like which is going to be any number, let us say 6 or 7. I'll take it, and which is going to be nothing but I'm going to take some number like something around 9. I'll take it, guys. Okay, so what is the output I'm going to take it? I'm also not making that much complicated. I think you guys can easily identify, guys. That's not any that much complicated also. That is not going to be that much complicated, guys. Just give me a second of time because I have to do some calculations, guys. Just a second. It is going to be just a second. I want to perform some operations, guys. Just a second. It is going to be just a second. I'm going to write some numbers here, guys. Just a minute. If I write the numbers, maybe you can identify that. Just give me a second. So if I was not wrong, it is going to be, let me give you guys, it is going to be somewhere around 68. Get some understanding about that. And this is going to be something 67. And this is going to be 63, guys. Just a second. If I was, maybe I was not wrong. If I was not wrong, this is the data, guys. So once again, it is going to be if input is 5 and output is going to be 8, guys. Okay. So we have to get the result as we are getting 68 is the result. If I'm giving 12 and which is going to be 5 as an input, guys, we are going to be getting, yes, 77 as an output, guys. 6, we are giving something like a 6 and 7, guys. We are going to be getting the output as 67, guys. If I give 2 and 9, you are going to be getting the output as, yeah, it's done, guys, 63. If I was not wrong, this is a correct data only, guys. Perfect data, guys. Now, anybody, guys, anyone, can you identify how this output is coming from these inputs, guys? Just an example. Just an example, guys. Can you identify, guys? Anyone can answer this, guys? Previous output is very simple, guys. It is just an addition of two numbers. Here also, it is also going to be addition of numbers only, guys. But I just multiplied by some factors and I'm going to telling you, guys. Yes, anyone, guys?
It is multiplying with this next number 5 into 12, and then it is adding with the first number of I2.
5 into 12 plus
5 into 12 plus 8, and 12 into 6 plus
then,
5. Then again 1 into 2, 12 into 6, 72 plus 5, 77.
Okay, then next one.
Oh, next one is failed. Okay.
6 into 5, 2 into 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, fine. It's an okay. It's an what is my question here is there is some pattern is there, right? There is some pattern is there, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
there is a
somebody
pattern.
who has been
Yes.
answered now. Yes, there is some
Right.
pattern, but you are unable to, yeah, if you take some time, you can do the pattern, right? So obviously you have been saying that 5 into 12 is going to be 60, 60 plus 80 is going to be 68, and 12 into, I think 12 into 12 is not correct, right? You are saying 5 into 12, which is not matching for the next number. 12 into 12 is going to be 144 plus 5 is not matching it. Okay. If I was not wrong, let me ask the same question to my machine also, guys. Don't worry. Just I'm going to tell you whether it is correct or not. We can see that. Just don't worry. Import. I'm going to be importing some libraries, guys. Nothing is there. It is going to be some libraries only. This is what the machine learning is going to do, guys. So what I'm doing is, I don't want to, I know it, guys, because I given the numbers, I know it, but you guys cannot be identifies that, isn't it? Even somebody has also asked me, given some pattern, it will take some time for me, guys. Just give me a second. It's taking some time to load it. I just want to show you what do you mean to say machine learning, guys. Just a second. It's taking some time. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. What exactly this is going to be, you don't try to don't worry about this one, guys. Just I'm importing some libraries and I'm going to do nowhere I'm going to write the logic, guys. Nowhere I'm going to write the logic, guys. Okay. So just I imported some library. Now observe carefully what I'm going to do now, guys. Model, don't worry. Model is equal to just, this is a machine learning algorithm, guys. It is nothing but it's a machine learning algorithm. So now I'm asking the machine, I'll give the input as I1 and I2, and I'll tell you what is the O, that is what is your O. You have to tell me how they are related, guys. Don't worry about that. I'm just giving the inputs. Some notations I'm giving, guys. I1 and I2, comma, and I'm going to say that it is going to be nothing but that is a O. Let us ask, don't worry. I'm just want to verify the score, whether it is really learning correctly or not. Execute, guys. So machine has learned the data, guys. That's it. Don't think that data is a very small data. That is the reason why it has been studied very fastly. Even if the data is some huge volumes of data also, guys, machines are going to learn. So I'll show you how these variables are related. For that, I'm going to be using a simple technique, guys. Model dot. Don't worry, what I'm writing it, don't worry, guys. I'm just going to tell you two factors, guys. It is going to be model dot, which is going to be something called as an intercept. So observe carefully. So I think who has been answered that my previous question. This is the pattern, guys. What is the pattern is, guys? 3 times the first argument, the first value, plus 4 times the second value, plus a constant value of 21. So 3 times into I1, 4 times into the I2, and plus, which is going to be adding some 21 extra value, guys. If you want, we can check it out. 5 3s are going to be 15. 4 8s are going to be nothing but it is 32. So 32 plus 15 is going to be 47. 32, yeah, 47. 47 plus 21 is going to be nothing but it's a 68. Same as it is, you can apply for any concept. 12 3s are going to be nothing but 36. 5 4s are going to be nothing but 12 3s are 36. 5 4s are 20, guys. So 20 plus 36 is going to be 56, plus which is going to be what is going to be 21, guys. 56 plus 21 is going to be 79. So what is the pattern, guys? So this output is coming. I just given a simple pattern, guys. Even if you are given some sufficient time, you can also identify that. But machines has done very fastly, guys. Machines has been studied very fastly. Can you see? Just within a fraction of second, it has been done. Even if I give hundreds of records, guys, it can do that. So 3 times the I1, 4 times the I2, plus which is going to be 21 is nothing but how we are getting the output. We want to check, you can check it out. 2 3s are going to be nothing but 6. 9 4s are 36, guys. 36 plus 6 is going to be nothing but it is going to be 42. 42 plus 21, guys, which is going to be nothing but 63. Hope you
Vamsi, why
understand, guys.
21?
So the guy who, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Vamsi, why 21?
Which one? That is an intercept.
21.
That is a pattern is there. We added 21 additionally. Just to get some pattern. See, it is nothing but the formulation is nothing but ax plus by plus c format. That's it. Linear equation.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
you know that now in a linear equation, how do you write it? Ax plus by plus c
Yes.
is the formulation. We'll write it now. Same formulation I've
Yes.
done it. Just I given some data, some constant we are adding. Every time it need not to be only ax plus by plus c. So that is the reason why we are getting that notations. So
Yes.
this is just a small example, guys, to show you like machines are learning. So machines are capable to learn, guys. So machines has become very intelligent nowadays. They are saying that you need not to feed any, you need not to tell anything. You need not to give any instructions. You give me the data, we are going to learn it. So observe carefully. Don't think that this is a machine learning. Yes, this is a machine learning, guys, but with a very small data and with a simple patterns. But whenever I give some complex patterns also, guys, the machines are capable to understand the data. They are going to be capable to learn, and they are going to learn from that particular data and tells you this is the pattern in your data. So this is clearly, guys. So whenever I ask you, just maximum nobody has been answered. One person tried it, but it is not matching. But you can see the data. Imagine that if it is only just a 4 records, we can easily do it. But if I give 400 records and ask you to find the pattern, it's a little bit difficult for us. So that is the reason why we are going to take the machine learning. Observe carefully. The one main important is nowhere I have written the logic, guys. I only feed the data. I just only feeded the data to the machine. I just feed the data to the machine. Machine has learned, guys. That's it, guys. This is what the machine learning means. Don't think that we are going to write a lengthy codes, guys. We are going to just like 1 or 2 lines of code, and we are going to do that. 100% it is going to be matching with the data, guys. So how do you find out? Just I can ask my score. Tell me how much extent this is correct. Then I can ask the score. Exactly. Perfect fitting, guys. So perfect means it is going to be 100%. We are as 1. But if you make a small deviation, guys, if you make 69, if I make it as one something called as an 74 or 73, then you are unable to match the pattern, guys. Now it is not able to match the pattern, guys. Then a little bit, that means it will learn, but it is not going to be 100% accurate, guys. So it is also going to learn, but accuracy is going to be, your score is going to be somewhere only 72% only. It is, I was able to understand. Yes, I was able to understand the pattern, but my pattern is not perfect fitting. It is going to be only 75% only. I was able to understand the variation. Remaining 25, whatever the 28% was there, I cannot identify that because there is some lot of variation is there. I just given some random numbers. I didn't given any pattern there. There is no pattern is there. The complete pattern is different, guys. So like that, we can just feed some kind of a data, guys, and we can make the machine too, which is going to be learn the data. Now, based on that learning, what they can do, for example, guys, just for example, just this is the data I have given, guys. This is data which I have been given, guys. 77. What is the data we have given, guys? 77 and 68, 77. And we have been given, which is going to be 67. And then we have given the 63. Even that is not only it studies the pattern, guys. It also, whenever we give some new data, automatically it is going to tells you. So 100% it is perfectly fitting, guys. And this is the data. It's not only that, if I give some new data, guys, easily it will tell you what is an output. For example, if I ask the model, tell me what is going to be, don't worry, guys. It is going to be nothing but I'm going to feed some data, guys. I'm going to be feeding some kind of a data, guys. Let us say some new data I'm going to be giving. So let us say that, don't worry about that. It's a new data. Only I'm going to give I1 and I2 only, but not any other data. Just an example. This is going to be my I1. Let us say that if I give I1 according to this pattern, now I'm going to give some new numbers, guys. Any numbers you give, let us say 7, 12, let us say 45. And what is going to be I2, guys? I2 is going to be, give any numbers, guys, does not matter. Let us say 50, let us say 23 and something like a 77. So this is your new data, guys. So according to the pattern, according to this pattern, what is the output of this particular result means? You know that 3 into 7, 4 into 50 plus 21 we have to do. You can do it, guys. 50 into 4 is going to be 200. And 200 plus 21 is going to be 221. 221 plus 21 is going to be nothing but 242. Same as it is 17 into 3 sorry, 12 into 3, 23 into 4 plus 21. 45 into 3 plus 777 into 4 plus 21. Instead of you doing it, guys, I can ask the machine, you learned the pattern, right? Based on the pattern, can you tell me if this is the data, what is going to be that particular output, guys? So once you say new, you are going to directly, we are going to get the result, guys. See, guys, we directly got the result. Based on this pattern, so I given this pattern, guys, it studied the past data. Based on the pattern, it studied the pattern, it's saying that this is how I got this output. So now I can solve the problem. If I1 is 7 and I2 is 50, your output is 242. If I1 is 12 and I2 is 23, your output is 149. If I1 is 45 and I2 is 777, output is going to be 3264. So machine is predicting, guys, the same model is saying that if this is the old data, this could be the answer for this particular new data. That is what exactly the machines are going to be learning. That's it, guys. This is what we talk about machine learning. But here we are going to solve a complex data problems, not just like a 2 variables and 3 variables. We are going to solve a little bit larger data set and larger attributes will be there. With the data, we are going to study the patterns, guys. So what the machine has done, guys, this is your past. What has been happened in the past? Machine studied the data. Based on this, whenever some new data comes, it is going to be doing some kind of a predictions. I can just tell you some few examples, guys. How can you apply with the real-time problems here now? For example, you know that whenever there is an incoming email is coming, guys. So whenever a new email is coming to my inbox, to my mail ID, how it will identify whether that email is a spam or whether it is going to be a non-spam email. So what happened, guys? Nobody is sitting there. For example, nobody is sitting at the Google office and nobody is going to monitor that this is going to be a email. This email is a spam or a non-spam. So previously we have got lot of spam emails, guys. So we marked them as these emails are spam, these emails are, which is going to be non-spam. So those emails, whatever the emails we have got it in the past, we have feeded all these emails to my machine, guys. Machines has studied, they saying that it will study, guys. Generally, we know that what generally, how do I identify, guys, whether the email is a spam or not? So if the email contains so and so words, if the email contains so and so words, it is going to be a spam. Whenever it does not contain so and so words, it is going to be non-spam message. Machines has learned from the past emails. The machines are dynamically learning, guys. It's not like an human coded. So we are not going to write any code there, guys, saying that if this word is there, humans are not going to do anything, guys, because it is a very complex patterns. So what the machines are going to do is the machines are going to study the data. The machines are going to study the data, guys. So they studied the past emails. So they studied which emails are spam, which emails are non-spam. We already informed the machine. So machine study. Based on that, whenever a new email comes, immediately that particular machine can identify whether the new email is a spam or a non-spam message. So machine learning is not nothing but, guys, understand the past. Based on that, we have to predict the future. That is what the machine learning says. But mainly the important,
Sorry to interrupt. For this scenario, actually, what action as a data scientist here is going to perform?
Just a minute, your voice is low, its voice is breaking. I don't know whether it is my problem. Is it my problem, guys?
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Now it is clear.
No. I understand this machine is going to take predicted based on the data. Machine is going to make a decision.
Yes.
Going to identify the pattern. What is?
Yes.
What action are we going to tell this machine? So, what action as a data scientist role here? Where
in this, okay, I understood your point. So in this case, what is the action you are going to take now? For example, if email is going to be a spam or email is a non-spam. So can you tell me what action you have to take whenever it is going to be a spam now?
Spam, we have to delete it.
You have to delete it or you have to block it.
No. My question is wrong. Might be. I'm not sure what action after that. Not what role actually. We in terms of machine to perform like this. What role we have to what we have to perform to machine behave like this, to behave machine to like this. What we have to perform?
No, no, no. See, what exactly to make you understand is, okay, I'll tell you in a simplest way to make you understand that. Leave this particular problem because it is a normal, just say not that much. It's not going to be that much effective application. Let us say that this is
Sir,
going
I
to
have
be,
a question.
yeah. Hello.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have one question.
Yes, yes.
Sir, actually, I want to know that we have to suppose we are doing the programming and we are writing the logics, right? We are writing the algorithms. But in this, we will use the previous predefined libraries. So for like you have done
Yes,
like
yes, yeah,
predict
yeah.
for the
Absolutely.
prediction and all.
Obviously, yeah.
So we will use the library in the to make our own algorithm. So sir, there is
It
no
is,
need to write the algorithm in the
we
data
don't
science,
write
right?
any, yeah, we don't write any algorithm. We are going to study how to use this algorithm to solve a problem. Yes, we are applying, but how do you come to know that this input we have to give, this is the way you have to give? That is what we are going to learn. So here we are going to learn how to use the algorithm, how to use a particular algorithm. They are nothing but algorithms only. How to use an algorithm to solve a problem. So if you give some
And sir,
data,
for this already, sir, for this, yes, sir. So for this already the predefined libraries are defined, right? So we are
obviously,
using of that.
yes, yes, absolutely. So we are having some Python libraries which are going to be providing you the solution for this particular whatever the problem is there. But don't expect that if algorithm is there, you could feed the data, machine will learn. No, guys. Machines are capable to learn, but how much effective they are learning, that is what we have to identify. As a machine learning expert, it is my role to make the machine to learn, as well as I have to also evaluate whether the machine has learned perfectly or not. See, previously we have seen in one case, we have got score of 100%. In one case, we have got only the score of 72%. So if I got 72%, what I have to do? Because it is not effective. So what I have to do? So what kind of an action we have to do? That is what we are going to do that. That is as a machine learning expert is going to do that. Okay, fine. So we don't write any, we are not going to develop any algorithms. Already there are some algorithms are there which are developed by many mathematicians, statisticians, and domain experts. Taking the help of that particular algorithms by understanding. So what you are going to get in this class, we are going to get some knowledge of how that algorithm works, how to control that algorithm, how the algorithm behaves, in which cases it works better, in which cases it does not work better. So we will study all those things. Depending on a problem, so we are going to use as a right algorithm to solve a particular problem. Okay, right, guys. And some others are asking like what action we are going to do that. So to make you understand the problem, let us say that the loans department is there. Just I'll finish off, guys, at 2 minutes. So loans department is there, guys. So we have developed a ML machine learning model. We have developed a machine learning model which can understand the behavior of the customers or the who are the customers who are becoming defaulters and who are not becoming defaulters. So what we are going to do, guys, we are going to feed that particular old customer's data and they will study the pattern behind the data, guys. So once it studied the pattern, so whenever a new customer is going to apply the loan, the machine is going to tell you whether the loan should be given or whether the loan should not be approved for the customer. The machine is going to tell us. The machine itself is going to tell us to whom. If I feed the data, the machine is going to give us a report. So these accounts or these customers loan is approved and this customer's loan is not going to be approved. So that particular decision will be taken by the machine itself. How it is taking the decision? Based on the past customers data, it has been studied about that. Yes. So I don't know who is the name of the person who has asked the question. I think now you have got some idea about what action the machine is going to do.
Yeah. Thanks, Vamsi.
Got it? Or any other discussions if you require. So see, what action is also going to be, you machine does not says that you have to, machine will say that 80% chances that, see, machine never says that give the loan, don't give the loan. It says that 80% chances that he will becomes a defaulter. That's it. That is what the machine says that. It
And
won't
so,
say that give the loan or don't give the loan. So that
sir,
is what the, yes, Aman.
sir, you have given the example of HR, right?
Yeah,
Of the we suppose learning from the suppose 15 candidates are hiring
Yes.
and we are hiring like 20
Mm,
candidates HR has
Yes,
hired.
yes.
So sir, how that process is working in the machine learning of the basis of database?
Yeah. What they will do is the past, whatever the previous we have been hired, we have given the offers to so many customers. So there are going to be what they are going to do is, so not customers, they have been given so many candidates, we have given the offers. Out of them, somebody has accepted, somebody has not accepted. So if you make this data to be, if I give this data to the machine.
Sir, in that case, we will write the query in SQL, suppose in any means in any DB query. So
Yes, yes.
for that case, we will write the query or
We
before this
don't add any
also
query
it
at
has
all. No, no.
predefined.
No, we don't write any query. We just will decide. So
Okay.
technically there are some aspects are there. So we have to say that we call them as features. So we are going to give the features to the machine and ask the machine, these are the features. This is what has been happened. Then the machine is going to study that actually. And then based on that, it is going to comes to a decision. So here, what is our requirement? We have to identify the status, whether he will accept the offer or don't accept the offer. So that is our target variable to study based on some different features. They will study the features with the help of some mathematical and statistical techniques. They will identify the status is depending on what factors, and based on that, it is going to take a decision. Okay. So guys, I think already it was just 5 minutes we have been crossed. Okay. So it is, okay guys. So just for today, we are going to just, I'll just end up the session because I want to take some questions from you also. So this is basically the idea about the machine learning. Yeah. Yeah, guys. You
Okay,
can ask me.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. The class has been recorded, right? How we will
Yeah,
got
recorded.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank
Okay, guys. I think there is some network issue, guys, from my side only because everybody's voice is breaking for me. I think there is some technical issue with mine internet only. It was working fine, but I can't hear your voice.
I am also facing the same issue when Aman is talking now.
Okay,
Yes.
then I think his problem. It is not my problem.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I can, Venkatesh, I can hear you clearly now.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. So, okay, guys, just for today, we'll just, yeah, yes.
Yeah, I have a few questions.
Yes, Narendra.
Yeah, what is score and prediction? Is both are same?
No. Score is nothing but prediction is nothing but it is telling the answer. It is telling that this customer is going to be, you can give the loan to this, you can give not go loan. But what is the score is telling that how much extent these predictions are correct. Whether it is 100% correct or whether 90% correct or whether it is 50% correct. That is what the score. Just nothing is there. I given you some exam. I just given you a test. How many of them you have been answered correctly? Same as it is, I'm asking my machine, tell me to whom I have to give the loans. It has given me some answers. Out of them, how many are them correct? How many are them wrong? That is going to be what I have been given the score. So if I given 100 customers data, out of that, how many they predicted correctly? 80 predicted correctly. Okay, its score is 80%. 50 predicted correctly, it is going to be score is 50%. So for every machine learning model, we'll have a score for their particular learning. That is what we are going to do.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
Thank you.
So once again, guys, yeah, thank you, guys. It has been taken some time. So tomorrow we'll continue the discussion, guys.
Sir.
And tomorrow I'll try to answer whatever the questions. Yes.
Sir, in
Yes,
machine
Aman,
learning,
yeah.
we are writing the. Sir, suppose in data science, we are just using the libraries. But in machine
I'm
learning,
missing
we are
your voice,
creating
Aman.
the library. Sir, now you are getting my voice.
I'm missing your voice, Aman. No, your voice is
Now
getting
also-
breaking.
Now also, sir.
No. Okay. No. Okay, guys, I do one thing. Okay, don't worry. So it is going to be already. It's an some other candidates, participants are waiting for the next batch. So I'm just giving you my number, guys. Okay. So if you have anything to discuss, you can just reach me out on my WhatsApp, guys. Okay. So now I have a session, or else tomorrow morning also you can just call me if you want, or we can just text me on my WhatsApp number, guys. I shared the number. So if anybody having any further discussions to be done, guys, so please reach me out. So text me on my WhatsApp number. I'm going to answer your question, guys. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Fine. So I have given the number, guys. So thanks all of you guys, and I'm going to continue the discussion in the tomorrow's class, guys. Thanks all of you guys.
Thank
Thank you.
you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.